Basically, Redknot is a joint venture between Corus and Discovery Kids Latin America, and the purpose was really to find unique shows that would fit exactly the target and the demands that our audience had in Latin America, and also what the Canadian audience was looking for. And then as we started the joint venture and we started looking for the show, parallel to that, we were already working with Josh Selig from Little Airplane on a few different concepts for shows, for animated shows. And this one in particular, the Dog and Pony show, felt that it was an excellent fit for the joint venture to be the first show to be produced within Redknot. So that's sort of the history behind it. When we look around the market to look for content, we kind of see a lot of really good preschool content and really good content that is aimed towards older kids, let's say 8 to 11. And then what we felt was missing, sort of the gap that we needed for our audience and the opportunity for the joint venture was to really find content that would fit sort of the kids in between, the kids that are leaving preschool and that are entering, their first, they're having their first experience in school. Um, so in general, our audience for Discovery Kids Latin America, we aim it at 4 to 8, but we're really looking for content that was more like sort of 6 to 8. But of course, ages are sort of, are just a way of measuring this. The idea was that we wanted content that would appeal to young kids and would appeal to older kids. And then a lot of the content that appeals to older kids is not really that appropriate, is not that nurturing to younger kids. And then of course then the opposite of that, the content that is created for preschool, older kids are like, oh, that's not for me. So it's a really balancing act. And I think that what Pat spoke about, the transition from being a preschool to sort of a big kid, I think that this is something that was the core of the concept that Josh Selig brought to us, and that's something that I think that personally he also connects with a lot. And the idea that these two characters are best friends, and they are very different from each other, and so they have different approaches to everything that they find. And so when they find an obstacle, they want to approach it differently. And mayhem ensues, humor and all of that, but at the end of the day, what happens is that they find that they've overcame the obstacle, and they're ready for something else. They're ready to find out something new, something different, a new challenge, and just continue exploring, which is the most exciting thing. I mean, growing up isn't easy. I mean, we've all done it. So the idea of growing up with your best friend and being able to be together and then just let's go and explore something else, I think it's an amazing message, and it's one that I feel that kids would definitely connect with.